this life with my best friend. With strength and joy and love I would declare. Children having children come along. 50 years together singing our love song. I will never find another you. Only you would dream the way I do. Can it be this life is in the end? Forever you will be my only friend. With my best friend, never thinking that our time would ever end. All I'm left with now is memories, a faded picture on your pillow next to me. I will never find another you, dreaming with the broken heart I never knew. 50 years gone by, but then again, eternity in heaven we will spend, my friend. Eternity in heaven we will spend.
Happy Polka Sunday morning, and welcome to the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio and the world, with your host, David Jackson. That's me. Pleased as pierogi to bring you the finest in polkas, waltzes, and obetics, and the occasional mystery tune thrown in just, just to keep things interesting. That was The Beat from their relatively recent recording called The Question, and that was called Another You. Here on the Sunday Morning Polka Show, our commitment to you is to bring you great music, the news from Poland, and the Polish word of the day, along with a sentence. Here is the Polish word of the day. Ząb. Ząb. It's a noun. Musisz mieć żeby przez co najmniej 2 minuty. Yes, indeed. That is a life lesson right there. That's what the Polish word of the day and the Polish word of the day in a sentence are this week. They are a life lesson. All right, well, you probably didn't come here for life lessons. You came here for music. Since The Beat had the question with another you, they also had the answer. And this one is called I Won't Forget You.
it seems is wrong. Someday I'm not gonna take it anymore. You keep it up and baby I'll be gone. 'Cause it takes two to love, it takes two to dream, it takes two to fight, and you're always right it seems. Someday when you're all alone and you have no one, just keep in mind it's all because it takes two to love. I'll be there in the morning, I'll be there in the evening, I'll be there anytime that you want me. When your skies are looking cloudy, just take the phone and call me. I'll be there anytime that you need me. When things are getting to you, baby, you know who to turn around, and honey, there I'll be. How can I convince you my world revolves around you? There I'll be, there I'll be, there I'll be. Someday I'm going back to see my sweet Melinda. When I see her, I'm just gonna let her know that she's the only girl for me in this whole wide world, and I'll never let my sweet Melinda go. Ja mi nie powrócę do mojej słodkiej Melinda, do tej dziewczyny, co ją tak mocno kocham. Jest ona najpiękniejsza pana na tym świecie i tylko dla niej piękny pierścioneczek mam.
Another fabulous set of polka music for you right there, here on the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio and the world with your host, David Jackson. That's me. Yes, indeed, the Brass Connection doing a nice medley there of Melinda, and It Takes Two, and another song as well in the middle. We heard the Naturals doing the Sweet Tooth Oberek, and we started off that fabulous set with the beat giving us the answer to the question, and that was called Won't Forget You. How about that? So much music in so little time, and a lot of talking too, I must admit. The Sunday Morning Polka Show strives to bring you that delightful mix. Yes, indeed. Here is the news from Poland. It is, in fact, the news from Poland. Let's see if we can give you the headline here. Poland becomes haven for Belarusians fleeing crackdown. Thousands of Belarusians escaping a political crackdown by President Alexander Lukashenko have fled to neighboring Poland in the past year. But their long-term future remains uncertain. Alexei Zuk and his partner Ekaterina from the city of Brest in southeast Belarus carried only small backpacks when they arrived in Poland in February, planning only to stay until the dust had settled at home. Both Zuk and Ekaterina, who declined to give her last name for fear it would compromise her family back home, had been among the thousands of protesters across Belarus who took to the streets after Lukashenko declared victory in a disputed presidential election last August. The authorities responded with a brutal crackdown and mass detentions, and the couple were both arrested and detained several days. Fearing they could be detained again, the couple left Brest in February, arriving in Poland on tourist visas. They later obtained a humanitarian visa for Poland in Vilnius. I hope that life will be good in Belarus and that we can go back, but this hope is growing thinner with every month, Zook told Reuters. I want to stay, to work to get an official status. As turmoil shook Belarus, Poland proclaimed itself a European leader in supporting Belarusian opposition politicians, calling for more European Union funding, launching a special aid program for 50 million zlotys, about $13 million, and easing visa procedures for Belarusians. According to the Polish Foreign Ministry and Poland's Office for Foreigners, nearly 10,000 Belarusians have applied for humanitarian visas or asylum in just the past year. And that is the news from Poland. Let's get back into the music now, because as I say so often, that's probably why you come to a Sunday morning polka show. But you come to the Sunday morning polka show here, and you get both the Polish word of the day and the news from Poland. But now, more music. Here is some Biegaj with the Rich Bobinski Orchestra. Yes, indeed, good stuff. Glad that combo is happening. Enjoy.
dziewczyno, po co żeś kłamała? Janek się pogniewał, boś go nie kochała. Jedzie! Śpiewaj! Cóż ja będę robić? Janek się pogniewał, nie chcę do mnie chodzić. Pojadę, gdzie mleko on poniesie. Czekaj mnie, dziewczyno, w kalinowym lesie. Chodź, stary koniu, nada, możesz to zrobić.
Smile, darn you, smile. You know this old world is a great world after all. Smile, darn you, smile. And right away watch Lady Luck pay you a call. Things are never black as they are painted. Time for you and joy to get acquainted. Make life worthwhile. Come on and smile, darn you, smile. Smile, darn you, smile. You know this old world is a great world after all. Smile, darn you, smile. And right away watch Lady Luck pay you a call. Things are never black as they are painted. Time for you and joy to get acquainted. Make life worthwhile. Come on and smile, darn you, smile. Make life worthwhile. Come on and smile, darn you, smile.
One should do what Johnny Pecan's orchestra tells you to do. That was Smile, Darn Ya, Smile. Before that, we heard Shiva Coin and another beautiful tune, an instrumental from RBO and Eddie Biagai, brand new music and some very old music. Here on the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio and the world, we aim to bring you the delightful mix of styles and time periods and all sorts of stuff. Hey, let's take another chance at that Polish word of the day. The Polish word of the day is zomb. Zomb. Musisz mieć zęby przez co najmniej 2 minuty. And that is something you apparently should do. Hey, also something to bear in mind, the Polish American Journal, your one-stop shop for news on Polonia, but it's so much more than that. There's all kinds of stuff you can buy from them. News about Poland, news about Polish people in America. It's just a great newspaper, and you really, really, really ought to subscribe. You go to www.polamjournal.com. That's www.polamjournal.com. Do it. You won't regret it. It's not expensive. It's the nation's oldest and largest English language newspaper for news about Poland and Polonia. It is so worth it. All right, back into the music now. We're going to hear from Marv Herzog. Yes, we are.
Tam jeszcze sta woda, gdzie koniki piją, gdzie jest ładny chłopak, to się dziewki biją. Gdzie jest ładny chłopak, to się dziewki biją. Ej, nie bicie się dziewki dla Boga Świętego, dla Boga Świętego. Będę panny kłąkał do rana samego, będę panny kłąkał do rana samego. Dana moja dana, śpiewam się do rana, tak mi jest wesoło, tańcuję wokoło. Tak mi jest wesoło, tańcuję wokoło. Ej, nie bicie się dziewki dla Boga Świętego, dla Boga Świętego. Będę panny kłąkał do rana samego, będę panny kłąkał do rana samego.
Well, that there is a song by Crusade called The Cajun Girl. Cajun Girl, yes indeed. Crusade blew the walls off the pavilion, so there really weren't walls, but you get the point, over at Oakshade Grove for the Toledo Area Polka Society on Friday night. If you weren't there, you're not going to be able to see Crusade again, I understand, until December, but I could be wrong. So, Edu and Ranju, if you're out there, give me an email at sundaypolka@gmail.com and let me know if that's right. Otherwise, we'll certainly share on the social media for the show, which, by the way, the page now has over 1,300 likes, so we're building a little community here. Be sure to get on over there to Facebook and like it, but that's where you get a lot of information. We share every piece of polka information that comes our way. Before that, we heard Little Wally doing Don't Fight Girls and Heimat Klanga from Marv Herzog. Hey, it is Father's Day. It is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all those fathers and sons and daughters and husbands and wives and everybody out there marking the day Father's Day. And so now, for the big 6-song set that we often do in the middle of the show, might not end up being the full 6 songs, but we'll try to do it, and we'll do it with lots of father-themed music. And we'll start with the Charm City Sound doing one called My Father.
Co modyla to miał ciężkie życie, wychowany z rodziną, kto o tym wiecie. Świata wjechał na morzu służbie, stał się chłopem, poznał dziewczę. Świata wjechał na morzu służbie, stał się chłopem, poznał dziewczę. Poznali się z niewiastą, żoną została. Zaczęli rodzinę, dla nich życie cała. Pierwszy szedł syn, potem córka, to jego świat, siostra i ja. Pierwszy szedł syn, potem córka, to jego świat, siostra i ja. Dobry władz codziennie pracował, dał nam co tylko mógł i dobrze wychował. I dzień po dniu pracowaliśmy, jak pomyślę, jestem dumny. I dzień po dniu pracowaliśmy, jak pomyślę, jestem dumny. Ja widzę ojca twarz, jak rozroja cię, co jego zastępują, na ręce me patrzę. Głęboko w sercu chciałbym ja być takim jak on, tak bym chciał żyć. Głęboko w sercu chciałbym ja być takim jak on, tak bym chciał żyć.
just as sure as one can be. We'll play our polka music just for you. From the time I was born, I was taught to play the horn in that good old-fashioned musikanci way. He would show me the style and then listen for a while, 'cause he knew I'd be up here with him someday.
From the time I could walk, I had picked up on the box. I'd play the songs of all the best today. Dad would show me the style, and then he'd listen for a while, 'cause he knew I'd be up here with him someday.
It's my father and me, we're an excellent team. We'll play our polka music all night through. It's my father and me, just as sure as one can be. We'll play our polka music just for you.
Said to me, I think a drummer you should be. You've got that book of rhythm in your soul. So I practiced very hard on pots and pans in my backyard, and I made playing drums my special goal.
My sons I have three, I used to hold them on my knee and play that polka music all day through. And now that they are grown, they play that music on their own. They love to play their polkas just for you.
Słuchajcie mnie wszystkie ludzie, słuchajcie co ja mówię. Dzisiaj jestem nowy tata, szczęście przychodzi do mnie. Listen to me, all you people, listen what I have to say. I have become a new father, much happiness comes my way.
ojciec wielki skokotał belki, a ja syn jego nie umiem tego, a ja syn jego nie umiem tego, a ja syn jego nie umiem tego. Choćbym ja skoczył kamieniem na dół, ale się boję, bo bym się zabił, ale się boję, bo bym się zabił, ale się boję, bo bym się zabił. Ojciec wielki skokotał belki, a ja syn jego nie umiem tego, a ja syn jego nie umiem tego, a ja syn jego nie umiem tego.
My, oh my, wasn't that beautiful? That was Ojciec Wielki by Brian Marshall and his Texas Capella. Before that, we heard the Crew Brothers from their recording called A Lively Polka Session, doing the new Father Polka. The new tradition did My Father and Me, and the Charm City Sound started off that long 4-song set of Father's Day related polkas with a song called My Father, here on the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio and the world, with your host, David Jackson. That's me. How about that Polish word of the day, zomb? What's it sound like when the computer says it very slowly?
Zomb.
Hope that came through. Musisz mieć, żeby przez co najmniej 2 minuty. That's the Polish word of the day, and the Polish word of the day in a sentence. Hey, Randy Krajewski and all the boys from Badenow are working on a brand new recording that I understand they hope to have out by August. That being said, he sent along some samples of the new music, if you will, and I think I pushed all the right buttons, and if I push a couple more, we should be able to hear a brand new song called Hot Peppers.
There goes a girl that looks real good to me, real good to me, real good to me. She does a twirl that looks real good to me, real good to me. One little kiss sounds real good to me, real good to me, real good to me. Something like this sounds real good to me, real good to me. There goes a girl that looks real good to me, real good to me, real good to me. She does a twirl that looks real good to me, real good to me. One little kiss sounds real good to me, real good to me, real good to me. Something like this sounds real good to me, real good to me.
Hey, how about that? Surprise ending right there. That was Real Good to Me from Marion Lush. And before that, a premiere on our show, anyway, of brand new music from the Badenoff Orchestra. I believe the song is a Marion Lush instrumental called Hot Peppers. And certainly the boys do a fine, fine job of it. Well, we are approaching the top of the hour, and so it's time for us to begin to say our goodbyes, the classic Midwestern goodbye. It takes a little while. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in to the Sunday morning polka show of Northwest Ohio and the world. We very, 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 very much appreciate it. Let's visit that Polish word of the day one last time. Ząb means tooth, and musisz mieć zęby przez co najmniej 2 minuty means you have to brush your teeth for at least 2 minutes. How about that? All right, if the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise, we will be back next week. But until then, let's hear the latest and greatest from those Buffalo Concertina All-Stars. Do zobaczenia.
We're going to be changing it up a little bit. We're going to be featuring Ray Barsukevich on the vocals for you. We're going to send this one out especially to Felicia's mom, Emily, all the way out in New Jersey. She's watching us live. We're going to be featuring Ray on the vocals for you. This is an old tune. We did it up our style. Here's one entitled Pia Mamsha, Scolding Mother Polka.
Bije mamcia, bije mnie. Gdzie ja chłopcu całuję. Bije mamcia, ja doczulę. Wszystkie pany chłopcu mają, a ja nie. Marysiu, buzi daj, mamusiu, nie pytaj, bo mamcia tak robiła, jak jeszcze młoda była. Marysiu, buzi daj, mamusiu, nie pytaj, bo mamcia tak robiła, jak jeszcze młoda była. Siedzi mamcia w gajku, a ja z chłopcem za dziku. Widzieć mamcia, jak to źle. Wszystkie pany chłopcu mają, a